Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we're going to be talking about some more expanded and enhanced news as we are closing in on just a couple of weeks away from this new title supposedly coming out, yet we still haven't gotten a ton of information from Rockstar, so we're relying on insiders and data miners, and we heard from insider TezFunds2 today on Twitter. He said this: in addition to GTA Online E&E, featuring character transfer, Wildbrick uncovered a new clothing category called Gen 9 Exclusive, featuring exclusive clothing items for transferring characters to E&E. This may be one of the many bonuses Rockstar is planning for returning players. All right, so we have a lot more to talk about, but let's just begin there. The first thing is you do not have to fear. If you guys have a character on the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One or PC and you want to move them over to the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X or S, you're going to be able to. That means you won't lose any of your cars, you won't lose any of your progress, any of your properties, any of your money, which I know is extremely important. You're not going to be losing any of it because you will be able to transfer over your character. And I'm glad that Rockstar is doing this because, quite frankly, I would not have wanted to start over. I mean, imagine having to rebuild your entire criminal enterprise and having to fill up all your garages again with vehicles. So it's not surprising at all that character transfer is going to be a thing, because if Rockstar didn't have this as a feature, I could see so many people saying, well, who cares if I get all this exclusive stuff? I'm not going to start over. I'm just going to hang out on the PlayStation 4. So this is great news, obviously. And getting on to the second part, where Wildbrick142 uncovered a new category of clothing called Gen 9 Exclusive. So this is going to be exclusive for people that are going to be transferring characters to Expanded and Enhanced, and it's probably going to be one of the bonuses that Rockstar has for returning players. Now, on the GTA forum site, TezFunds2 expounded upon what he said by saying, speaking of exclusivity, we uncovered this new finding a while ago, but we're sitting on it trying to find out more info. Credit and props to Wildbrick142 for cracking the category hash. In addition to E&E featuring character transfer, there will be new exclusive clothing items for transferring your character to Gen 9 consoles, the PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. And then there's that hidden category right there, and you guys might be wondering what that means. It's the hashes that he's talking about. But long story short, it says Gen 9 EC, which equals Gen 9 exclusive. For now, only one clothing item is listed here, 2 hashes for male and female components. There could definitely be more clothing items since this isn't a whole category of clothing. There could definitely be more clothing items since there's this new whole category of clothing exclusive to E&E. All right, that's actually pretty exciting. And that's one of the things I'm very hopeful that Rockstar improves upon in Expanded and Enhanced Grand Theft Auto Online is the clothing. Like being able to put on different outfits and different accessories and, you know, accessing some shirts with other jackets and stuff like that. There just feels like there's a lot of restrictions, and I know why Rockstar does it. Probably because they don't want issues like clipping and our characters to look absolutely ridiculous. But I feel like there just needs to be a little bit more freedom with customizing our characters. So hopefully that's going to be the case in Grand Theft Auto Online E&E when that does end up arriving. Now, we got some more follow-up to that. We also heard from Insider TezFunds2, where someone asked him, funny that we know more about Expanded and Enhanced that drops in a month from internal scripts left by Rockstar than from Rockstar themselves. Maybe if they actually showed new content and features instead of piss plates in the trailers, people would actually be interested in it. And he said, I mean, this is pretty much common stuff expected to come with E&E, but it's good to see code bits of it, I guess. Outside of game files, we are closer to the announcement of what internal sources are excited about. I would say it relates to the yellow plates bug. We would see if the extra time allowed Rockstar to squash the bugs by whatever caused the yellow plates bug. It could also change some minds, but if you hate E&E for its existence or for not being a free upgrade, then you would still continue to hate it. It could lift the bar, but judgment in terms of anything graphical involves seeing it first, which is what I assume Rockstar required the extra time for to make it look as good as possible. So I am excited that we are getting close to the announcement. I hope there is not a delay. I really, really, really hope there is not a delay here. Because even though it's Grand Theft Auto 5, it's the game we already know and love, it's going to be a new version of it, which means there's going to be some cool new stuff. And I'd like to see Rockstar talk about that stuff that we're really excited about. Hopefully the announcement and the official reveal is coming soon, and it's very, very likely that, like he said, the delay was so that they could end up making the game look as beautiful as possible and fixing some of the bugs like those yellow plates that we ended up seeing in the trailer. Now, more follow-up from TezFunds2. Someone said, and my bets are on the map expansion, though I'm not holding my breath. And he said, I wouldn't hold my breath for that either, but technically speaking, we already have an expansion, aka Cayo Perico. Back then, during the Hitty Winky days, Inside Talk suggested Rockstar still had more planned for Cayo Perico, but kept it for E&E. We already see mentions of new daily collectibles called buried stashes involving the metal detector within the code. And Rockstar would likely do something in regards to the beach party with their increased focus on music. Smooth the transitions thanks to the new consoles, SSDs or something, or maybe even introduce new DJs. So we're going to talk about the buried stashes and the metal detector in a little bit. But long story short, TezFunds2 is saying, don't expect a map expansion. We already got that with Cayo Perico, so it's very unlikely that Rockstar would go ahead and do that. But they could do more things with Cayo Perico, with adding more music, smoothing the transition, adding more DJs, which I know people are going to love. Not really. I haven't visited the music locker once since I had to talk to Mini Mart Madrazo. So, again, I don't know what Rockstar's planning, but I would imagine there might be a few upgrades to Cayo Perico as well. And last but not least, today we're going to hear from Wildbrick142, who ended up helping find some of this stuff. Someone said, can those codes reveal what kind of clothing style that will be? And we are yet to see in what situation PC players will get, probably a lackluster one. And he said, yes, however, that would mean the 2 clothing hashes would have to be resolved somehow. And there are many issues with that. All clothing has hash names following a specific pattern. DLC, MP, the DLC name, gender, clothing type, model variation, and clothing texture variation. So, for example, this is the Princess Robot bubblegum mask from the Heist update. You guys can see that right there. I tried resolving the hashes, but didn't get anywhere with that. Maybe someone with enough patience could do it, but yeah, there's just too many combinations to try. The worst and hardest one being the DLC name, since it's not always the same as the content unlock hash, category name, and funds post. And let's not get started on outfits. If those are entire outfits, I'd also have to know the outfit name somehow. Might as well just wait for E&E to release at that point. It's probably going to be a t-shirt or something anyways. And then speaking about the metal detector, he said it's literally going to be the underwater treasure, but on land, with an extra gimmick that was already made redundant because maps are a thing. Oh well, at least we can have more reasons to explore Cayo Perico while looking for them. So he's talking about the metal detector right there. But let's talk about that first thing first. Basically, we're not going to be able to figure out what that exclusive amount of clothing is going to be, whether it's outfits or t-shirts or anything of those sorts. It's probably going to be something very simple. I can't imagine Rockstar would do something uber extravagant, but who knows? They might. And then regarding the metal detector stuff, he actually included a screenshot of what that's going to look like. On Cayo Perico, you'll have the option to actually equip the metal detector, and you'll be able to look for these hidden treasures that we know are called buried stashes. So that's pretty cool. There is a lot of exciting stuff to look forward to and expanded and enhanced. I can personally tell you that I'm getting more and more excited for it, and I hope you guys are too. Now I just really want to hear from Rockstar. Like, come on, tell us about this game. Tell us about expanded and enhanced. I'm ready for the title to be here, to be revealed, to come out, just so we can get official information. Otherwise, we're just going to have to rely on talented and knowledgeable guys like TezFunds2 and Wildbrick142. But anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. Does this new information that we've discussed today regarding GTA Online Expanded and Enhanced get you excited about it? Or are you just still not interested in it at all? Let me know what you guys think in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on and enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.